Yeah. So growing up in Surrey, Surrey is the city of parks, and it was great going to the parks, and we destroyed a lot of the trees, to be honest. But yeah, and in this poem, there's a little bit of this destruction of nature. Testosterone pinball. After school, the packs and singles of boys groped the iffy edges of a growing habitat. The Fraser Highway was a river of rubber and bumpers we kept daring further and further upstream. The southern forests were sweaty with bonus points of girly mags. At Troy's, we pounded a punching bag in his haunted house of flecked paint. His mom was raising 4 kids. His father, the occasional ghost story. We tried to touch girls at Fleetwood Park, see them light up, along the path into the woods where we had the weight to climb young poplars until they tilted and cracked under our confusions, scrambling upwards to a frenzy. And yeah, I didn't understand what people were joking about when I was quite young, when people were making Surrey jokes. And, I didn't quite. Elementary school was a paradise. William Watson Elementary was a beautiful place. None of us knew what was going on. We were mostly second-generation Canadians, third-generation Canadians. There was no tradition of bullying or a tradition of anything. And so there's a huge amount of freedom. And it was exciting. When I went to junior high school, that's where I realized, oh, this is Surrey. And this is called Through the Cracked Looking Glass. Johnson Heights Junior Secondary. Homeroom is in Mr. Wright's woodworking class. We sit in 4s on work tables the size of life rafts. Our feet don't touch the ground. Do not fool around or I will hit you! Mr. Wright says by way of hello. His black, thick-rimmed glasses give him a Buddy Holly look, but his bustling muscles make him the Hulk at his clothes-tearing transformation. Do not make me angry! While we listened to announcements, Chad punches my shoulder repeatedly. In Block F, Mr. Wright again. I'd rather my fist go through your face than your hand through that lane! A kid throws up, apropos of nothing. He runs to the washroom, puking on the way. Mr. Wright goes green. Okay, I'll read 3 more from this, and there are more poems in this, so don't feel like, oh, he's read them all, and we can just get the transcript and we can transcribe them, and then get an artist friend to make my very own coaster collection. And family as sitcom in denial. My 3 sisters are the Brady girls in contract negotiations. My mom is the maid, taking us away from my father, who is Jim from Taxi, scruffily psychotic. He exists mostly in flashbacks. He drives by to ask if we need a lift, but we keep walking with friends, change the subject. Behind the scenes, he suffers the ups and downs of schizophrenia in New West, Delta, Richmond, moving between Riverview and any Samaritan of a landlord who'll take him. At church, I try to read the Bible to find my character, but it's too long. I'm relieved when The Wonder Years airs and Kevin narrates his life from some safe future. Sunday, Monday, happy days. Woe to you, O studio audiences, for the Fonz sends his nephew with wrath, because he knows that he is short but cute. Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of Chachi, for it is a human number. His number is in the phone book, starts with 3 digits. An interesting story that I should have prefaced this poem with, and I'll do the story and then one poem and then I'll head off. A friend of mine had Scott Baio's number in his hand, and he could have kept it, but honesty prevented him from stealing it, and he had to leave it on the car seat of Jason Priestley, who he was somehow related to in some kind of funny way. And that's a true story. I heard it over drinks the other day, and there were 5 drinks in, and it was far more interesting. But I'll finish off. It's a good amount. We'll finish off with one more. Thank you. This one I'm going to try in a different kind of voice, just because it's all about trying something new, not only in metaphor, but also in performance, I think. And so this is the last poem in the collection. It's called Jabberwock AD, and I'm going to try to see what sounds come out of my mouth as I read it, and we'll see if something different and new emerges. Jabberwock AD, the future of Salian horticulturism, charities of vengeance, power, destroyers. The nation state of the unconscious is a Jonas wait at the border. Long borders will now take the Theosophist's fast food request. The keynote speaker at the Golden Dawn will speak of Lewis Carroll's visitation rights with certain child actors. High schools mounting Alice in Wonderland will apply for heritage status for bumming calculus that will be crossed with Surrealites together in the hard hack afterlife, hard hack afterlife, hard hack afterlife. Hard hack is the old term from 100 years ago of the brush that the first settlers found. So thank you so much for your attention.